Hey everyone, it's the Disneyland man here. Still not at Disneyland. I was in my little shed, which you can't see, and I probably will never show you it just because there's no power or lighting in there. But I was in there, it's where I stash a lot of my Disney stuff, including my collection of old movies. I'm trying to collect the old live action movies, not the animated ones. And I wanted to share one of my favorites, Swiss Family Robinson. This is something that I watched a lot when I was a kid. Basically, anytime I was at school and I was sick, I watched it. For those who are not initiated in this film, it is about a family, husband and wife and their 3 young boys who are off to New Guinea, I think, to start a new life. They're from, Switzerland. And then end up being chased by pirates and shipwrecked on an island, and the crew and captain all flee and leave them on the ship, and they end up on the island and they start a new life there, and shenanigans happens. Pirates find them and whatnot, and they eventually get rescued, and they all, with the exception of one, decide to stay on the island. I love the old Disney live action movies. This is what the treehouse before it became Tarzan's treehouse in Adventureland. This was the movie that it was kind of based on. Just watching some of the old films remind me of something that's lacking in today's films. Or I should say the old films are lacking something that today's films have. And it's a good thing. And that is a ticking time bomb. I'm not sure if you guys are... you probably all noticed this, but generally speaking, in movies today, there is not a literal, but a figurative ticking time bomb. The heroes have to accomplish something by this time, or everything's over. They fail. And that's not the case, it feels like, in the old movies. Not just Disney, but in the old movies themselves. There's adventure. There is, things they have to accomplish. But rarely do they make it feel like, oh my goodness, if the family doesn't get off the island by X, the volcano is going to go off and kill them all. Or the pirates are returning on the island on this day, so they have to escape. No, there's always this feeling of, you know what? You don't always have to rush. And it's nice. There's like a very peaceful feeling. And I kind of wish that Disney movies got rid of the whole ticking time bomb situation now. I highly recommend you guys check out Swiss Family Robinson. Great film, especially when you're sick. Talk to you guys later.